Good morning, everybody. This is Eyeshadow, and I'm sorry if I keep looking up because I got a new camera and my viewfinder is up, so I keep like having the habit of looking up instead of there. So I apologize about that. Just did it again. I apologize about that. Anyways, my name is Eyeshadow. Thank you for tuning in. I know this is like super random because I haven't posted in like 2 years maybe, so this is super random, but I did get a new camera for my birthday, so I will be just putting random videos out. I'm not gonna promise any days or anything like that. Just randomly you'll see some videos. Excuse me. Like today, I'm just gonna do like a little get ready with me and just talk. Maybe I'll pull my camera out for some other stuff. I don't know. We'll just see how this goes. Okay? Alright, so right now, let me just start doing my eyebrows. But anyways, I had this weird dream yesterday to the point where I had to like wake up and like write a description down. And I don't usually have dreams like that. And maybe it's because of something that my younger sister called me and said something. So maybe that is what sparked this dream. But I had a dream that I had a baby. And she was this little chubby, light-skinned baby. Her arms were so chubby. Her legs were chubby. I'm just putting on some toner that I got from Ulta. Thayer's facial toner with Witch Hazel. It's the rose petal alcohol-free toner. My first time using it, so I got the little small packet. The small bottle, 3 ounces, because I want to see how I like it. I had just, sorry, and keep in mind that this is gonna be all over the place because that's just how I do. I had just used this. You see, I used this up. And it was the Botanics All Bright with Hibiscus Cleansing Toner for all skin types. And that was good, clearly, because I used it up. But yeah, with toners, I just like to have one. I don't really have a preference. I just know that you need toner in your life. Because after you wash your face and everything, you want to bring your face back to its normal range for pH. And toner does that. So that's why I just like to have a good toner. So yeah. So I don't have any specific brands that I like or can recommend. I just try different things. And different things that are cheap. Not cheap, but inexpensive. And this stuff is inexpensive at Ulta. So. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So the little girl in the dream. Oh, so I don't know if I told y'all. But my sister called me and was like, "Are you pregnant?" And I'm like, HE double hockey sticks to the gnaw. No, I'm not. And she was like, well, mama is having dreams that somebody's being pregnant. Now, mind you, my older sister just had a baby. So I know it's not her because literally she just had a baby on the 9th of October. My little sister said, no, there's no way that I am. There's no way that I am. So I was like, check with your brothers. Like, maybe they got somebody pregnant. But anyways, maybe this is what led to my dream last night. So I'm in my dream and it's so random. I'm like going through airports, traveling. Then I end up at an event. And when I'm at the event, I have this cute little chubby fat baby, light skin, wispy brown hair. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, your baby's so cute. I didn't know you had another baby. And I'm just like, yeah, I do. And it was just like so weird. So I was carrying this baby, around the whole time. She ended the dream with me. That's when I woke up and was like, what in the world? So I don't know what that means, but it leads me to have baby fever. And I always go back and forth having baby fever. But for the past couple of years, I just like force myself not to. And I keep saying, listen, your daughter, which is Angel, my daughter is 15, she'll be 16 in May. And then our son, he is 13, will be 14 in December. So I say, like, these kids are almost out the house. what do I need a baby for? Because like in 4 years, what, in 2 years, Angel will be graduating, and then right after that, Eric will be graduating. So I've like kind of forced myself to say like I don't want any more kids because like listen, that'll be starting all over. And part of me forcing myself to say that is because in 2016 I got married to my husband, and I was like really wanting a baby, and I was praying and asking God for one. You know, and it just wasn't really happening. And I knew because I was previously married and like I never got pregnant. So I kind of figured that maybe something was not right, because I was married previously for years and I just never got pregnant. But I never like went to the doctor or asked the doctor anything about it. I just, you know, I just didn't. I was worried about, I had other stuff to worry about. Let's just say that. But this time, you know, I wanted to have a baby before the kids were getting too old. Like I said, Angel at that point was probably in the 6th grade, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Angel was in the 6th grade. So that wasn't like too bad. You guys, don't mind my eyebrows. I have not like gotten my eyebrows professionally anything in like a year. So sometimes I pluck too much. That's why you see all the spacing. It's not that I'm just lazy, and sometimes I'm just weary of the places because they're not that clean. But anyways, so it's not okay. So back to my whole point. So Angel was in 6th grade and little Eric was in 4th, and I was just like, okay, you know, the idea of having a baby wasn't far-fetched because they were still pretty young. But then like a year went by and it just wasn't happening. So I did go to the doctor, and we did an ultrasound, and they did see some fibroids there, but they said that it was like nothing like that's too alarming. They did see that I had ovaries and all that stuff, so that was good. So they ordered a HSG test, and that test is when they put like dye, they insert dye into you, and they look at the screen to see if it's passing through your tubes. And from what they said, it looked like there was like a blockage. And they said that sometimes, because it was so painful, and they said that like the way I was acting, maybe the pain was so much that the tubes kind of spasmed. So that's maybe why the ink wasn't going through. But so they was like, well, there's another procedure that you can see, just, you know, you can get another one. But then she was just like suggesting that I get like a surgery to see, you know, if it was blocked and if they can clear anything, whatever. Because sometimes there's debris in your tube, sometimes there's scar tissue. There's just a number of things that can cause that. Fibroids can cause it, endometriosis can cause it, ectopic pregnancy could cause it. A lot of different things. Infection can cause your tubes to be blocked. So I was just kind of traumatized from the whole situation. You know, I wasn't thinking about getting a surgery. I was just traumatized. It was painful. It was horrible. I went to work crying. It was just horrible. Now, I don't know if, like, a lot of people know that I have been pregnant twice. Of course, I have Angel, who's 15. But after I was pregnant with Angel, I was pregnant with Kennedy. And Kennedy was born at like 23 weeks. I was 23 weeks pregnant when Kennedy was born. Her heart was beating, but her lungs weren't developing enough, and she didn't make it. And I remember at that time, I was supposed to go see, sorry, hair is getting everywhere. I was supposed to go see what happened, but I was 19. Well, I was 21, I think, when I had Kennedy. And I was young, and I was traumatized by that. That's a whole nother story time. So I didn't follow up with the doctor's appointments to try to figure out what happened to Kennedy. I just didn't do it. I was too worried about trying to save my own life, trying to stay sane in my mind, and not be like suicidal. Like that's what I was worried about. So that's why I didn't really go follow up what happened with Kennedy. So all these years knowing that I wasn't, you know, conceiving, that was always in the back of my mind. So I just didn't know what was going on. And I kind of still don't know because I didn't follow up after the HSG that I had like a couple years ago. Like I said, it was so painful. As soon as she said something was wrong, I just kind of got in that same mindset as I did when Kennedy was born. And I kind of got depressed. I was going to work. All those girls, because I worked at a school, everybody there was getting pregnant, was pregnant, and I was just depressed. I was here in Virginia. I didn't have much of a support system. I was already struggling with the whole shock of moving from Georgia to Virginia. Like everything, it was like a big change already. So this situation just added to like me being depressed. It was horrible. It was horrible, and nobody really could understand. Like I didn't have people around that I could really go talk to about it. Well, I didn't feel that I did. Maybe I did, I don't know, but I didn't feel that. So I just kind of like start saying like I don't want kids, yada yada yada. Just not being myself. It was really bad. 2016, 2017 was not okay for me. It was just not okay for me. So after that, like I said, the lady said we could schedule a laparoscopy surgery, and I started doing research on that, and that was scaring me even more on top of, you know, everything that I was dealing with. Because some people were saying they was walking out of that surgery without tubes at all, and it was just, I was like, no, I can't. I just couldn't. It became overwhelming for me, so I just forgot about that whole process and said, listen, I don't want any more children. And the years went by, and you know, we weren't, you know, conceiving. So I just said, you know, we don't want any more. I don't want any more kids. And that's what I've kind of stuck to for the past few years, especially now since these other kids are getting older. But I will, like I said, I have my moments. My eyebrows looking crazy. First of all, this pencil is too dark. It's black brown. I thought it was a brown. So I'm just kind of like trying to do my best. I have my moments where I cried and all of that. And then I have my moments where I was just really believing God. Like, listen, I know that you are a miracle worker, and whatever they say could not, you know, is not the final word, yada, yada, yada. So then after going back and forth, I just settled on, I don't want more kids. But then God knows your heart, and he knows like stuff, you know, he knows stuff. And even though I don't feel like I want more kids, I still be having baby fever, if that makes sense to you. But I don't want any more kids. But then my sister always says, you put this in the atmosphere for God. You prayed on that, so you don't know what God can do. But I don't, because now like these kids are so old and grown. So what do you do when you have baby fever and you know that you're dealing with infertility? What I did was I just ignored baby fever, and I just say I don't want no more kids, because at this point those kids are grown almost. They do everything, you know. We don't have to make their plate, like, you know, cook for them. They can go and fend for themselves. We don't have to get them dressed. I don't have to do Angel's hair. I mean, I do sometimes have to do her hair, but you know, like on a daily, like her getting herself ready for school, I just go and mind my business and she minds hers. Like right now, she's in there getting dressed. I don't have to hurry up and do my makeup so I can do her hair or anything like that. She's gonna take care of herself. So with that, like, that's why I'm just like, I don't know. But that dream last night was really, really weird. I can describe that little cute baby. And maybe it's somebody else's baby that was older. Maybe it's my niece when she gets older. My niece Amila that was just born. I don't know. But, you know, we've had conversations, because I gotta be honest with you, I understand that I'm saying all this stuff like Angel's being grown or whatever, and I don't want to start over, and I don't, like with a newborn. I wouldn't know what to do. All these gizmos and gadgets that they have now for children, like when I was trying to shop for my sister and her baby, I was like, listen, this is new stuff. So I just wouldn't know what to do. However, I wouldn't have a problem with adopting, and we've talked about that, and like my husband was like, would we do this? Like, how would you want to adopt a child and have that child be the only child, or like would you do double, or how would you do it? Honestly, I would just adopt one, and I wouldn't adopt the newborn. I don't know what I would do, whatever God led me to do, but I'm just telling you what what my ideas are. I wouldn't adopt a newborn. Maybe like a toddler, something like that. So it's not like really starting over, but I would adopt. I would adopt. If the opportunity presented itself and we were really in a stable place, like we had a house bought, some of our debt was, I don't know. If the opportunity presented itself, I would think about adoption. And that's me saying this today, Sunday, November, what is it, the 3rd? I think it's the 3rd. Yeah. My mind changes all the time. Look how dark my eyebrows are. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. But shoot, this little $1.49, I'm not wasting it. I know, y'all know I'm cheap. So as soon as this $1.49 is used up, I will go get a brown eyebrow pencil. Guys, I do my makeup so different, like, than what I used to do. I mean, like, I don't do all the bells and the whistles anymore. I kind of just like get my makeup on and hope for the best. It looks like I have nothing in mind when I go to do my makeup. I'm just letting that for the, like, makeup has changed. Like, it's too intricate. So this is what I'm putting on now. Some, what is this? Tinted brow gel that I got from BoxyCharm. If y'all don't have BoxyCharm, I suggest that y'all get it, because BoxyCharm is the Boxy Bomb. It's so whack what I just said. But BoxyCharm is great. Like, I get a gift every month. Like, I call it my gift, even though I pay for it. But I feel like I'm treating myself, because, you know, usually, like, mothers, especially when you have high school students or high school children, you really don't really get, children in general, what am I talking about? Children in general, you really don't get to treat yourself as much as you should. So when you get, I'm so glad that they came up with these subscription services like the BoxyCharms and the Ipsies and the FabFitFun, or is it FitFabFun? FabFitFun, I think it is. When these different subscription boxes, you know, came out, you can just literally pay a subscription price or a membership price, and it's not even a lot of money. Like, my BoxyCharm costs, they just went up. Oh, here it is. They just went up, and their price now is oh shoot, the price now is $25. So I pay $25 a month, and I get these 5 full size. Like, this was BoxyCharm. It's dirty because it's got makeup all over it, but like, I use a lot of the stuff, like these full size makeup. This is primer. These full size makeup items that I wouldn't normally go and seek and shop for because I'm cheap. So, but BoxyCharm gives it to you for $25 a month, and they give you things that you probably wouldn't normally even look at. So, and now I gotta try to go around this thing. So yeah, that's all I want to come and talk about is, what do you do when you get baby fever and you're dealing with infertility, or, you know, your kids are getting, like, what do you do? Do you adopt? Do you just, like, ignore it? Because I've done both of those. I ignored it. I thought about adoption. I thought about fostering. I thought about going to get the procedures that are thousands of dollars. I thought about all of that stuff. So I'm just, you know, it's funny because God is so strategic, and I just never know how, you know, it's gonna go. Like, you never know how what the future holds. So that's why I like to kind of like put stuff out there, because you just never know what happens. So let's see how this is gonna go. I don't know. I'm going to put on some foundation and stuff, and then I'll show you how I do my eyes now. It's not like I used to before. But anyways, I'm gonna finish my eyebrows. I'm gonna do my Fenty foundation. So I am back. I am baking a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Why does it seem like it's not right there, like under my eye? It's weird. I don't know why my eyes do that weird thing. Anyway, I'm baking with the Kat Von D Locket setting powder that I got in my birthday gift from Sephora. So they give you where's this little stuff that they give you? So they give you this, like, so when your so sign up for Sephora's birthday brigade, whatever, the birthday thing. Like, sign up for their points, because in the month of your birthday you get a free gift. This month you get to choose from two. So I chose the setting powder, the Kat Von D, and it's a nice little amount. It's a nice size, just to be a free birthday gift, because they also give you the tattoo liner, and then she gives you 3 shades of her lipstick, which I've already opened and I just dropped all over the floor. So yeah, that's what I chose, but that's what I'm baking with. So yeah, so I'm gonna put on some eyeshadow while I continue to run my mouth. I also put on this primer, my eyeshadow primer, which is called Luscious Angel Eyes, and I got that out of BoxyCharm. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's so important for you all to find something for you. Like I said, especially mothers of children from any age, just women in general. Find something for you. And now I'm glad that they're coming out with things that, you know, even if you don't go out to the store specifically to get things for you, you know, you can just, you know, get a subscription service to something, whether it's BoxyCharm, a makeup thing, or whether it's like HelloFresh if you like to cook but you can't go to the grocery store. I like that kind of stuff, and I plan on trying more. Now, I am not doing a great job at keeping up, you know, groceries and going to the grocery store and cooking, for that matter. I'm not doing a very good job at that. So I was thinking of trying HelloFresh. So if you guys have tried HelloFresh, I know there's tons of reviews that I've looked at, tons of videos, but you know, still I want to hear everybody's opinion. If you tried, oh shoot, HelloFresh, or any other meal subscription service, let me know how you like it, because I plan on subscribing to something and then you know, trying it out, because you know, I get off of work at all times in the evening, afternoon, evening, and every day is just so, you know, I never know what's going to happen in my job. I'm a manager, I'm in management, so you know, who knows like what's going to happen if I have to step in and do somebody's job, if I have to stay longer. I don't know. So sometimes, you know, I could be planning, you know, to go to the store, and if I don't get out of work until a certain time, I'm already defeated. Like, I'm like, nah, I ain't doing it. I'm not going to the store. We're going to wait till the weekend. Then the weekend comes, and it's like, it's the weekend, and I'm not going out the house because I haven't gotten dressed. Like, it's always something. So I was thinking of getting one of those things, like, I don't know, Blue Apron, HelloFresh. They have these other ones that are trying to come up and come out. So I'm thinking about that. So what I told you guys that I do my eyeshadow differently. What I'm doing now is I'm just putting on this like a nudish type color under my eyebrows and just kind of bringing it down to create like a canvas, I should say, like a transition type color. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I'm so off on my whole makeup lingo, because I don't know if I told you, I retired. I don't do makeup anymore. So yeah, I don't do that. I just do my own. And I did my daughter's for her little dance. So now I took the lighter color, put it under my eyebrow. I'm gonna come down a little bit further here with the darker color using the same brush that I was using up there. I just kind of put it on. I used to be trying to cut the crease. I was so strategic with my colors. Not no more. It's just whatever's clever. My makeup like looks the same all the time. Like I don't ever like get happy with colors anymore, because I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I gotta be to work at 6:30. So it'd be dark in here half the time, all the time. So I just go with these safe colors. Sometimes I don't even wear shadow. A lot of the times I don't. So now, and I'm using a Crown palette that I got from BoxyCharm. Crown is so inexpensive. If you go on their website, I think you can get this palette for like $11. It's so inexpensive, and it's kind of like my fave. It literally is my fave. Because like I said, it's like so, like it has like such simple colors. I'm just gonna put a little shimmer right there on my lid. Nothing too fancy. At all. Angel's about to come in here, so don't mind her when she opens the door. I think I heard her door open, which usually means that she's headed in here. Unless she's going to her bathroom. Okay, so on the inner corner, see, that's all I'm doing. I'm trying to tell y'all, things has changed. I'm 35, baby. So on the inner, I'll put a little light bright right there. That's it. Bam. That's all I do. That's all I do. I'm gonna blend it up a little bit just to make sure it's all living together. They all in the same house, you feel me? You can come in. I'm just talking. I've already warned them. I'm gonna darken that up a little bit actually. Put a little more of a, yeah. Alright, so yeah, just blending them up, making sure, like I said, they're all on the same page. They're all living together. No spots, no splotches. And that's pretty much all that I do. Now, some days I might feel like doing a wing liner. Today I don't. So what I'm going to do is, let me brush my eyebrows up. I'm just gonna put it under like a waterline shadow. I mean, not shadow, jeez. Like a waterline line. With a little dollar store, like a little dollar eyeliner. Is it a ghost in here? The door literally just opened by itself. Okay. Bam. Literally, that's all I do. Why do we do this? I don't know. I know I'm not the only one though. So that's all, and then I'm gonna do some mascara. What do I want to use? What do I want to use? What do I want to use? What are you doing? Maybe this big Eagle Tart.
I put clean apples on sparkly parts because it's too color.
I'm gonna mess your nails up. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna probably use this big Ego from Tarte and brush that through. I don't put lashes on. I have a lot of lashes though. I just don't use them. I was going to use them for Halloween, then I talked myself out of it. I only dressed up for Halloween because we had an office costume party, but literally was the only costume there, so I guess I won. So I'm glad I didn't put the lashes on because wasn't nobody even participating. Okay. I'm not really feeling the bigness of this mascara, so I'm going to change. I got this mascara right here in my BoxyCharm. It's Hank and Henry. And it comes with this little side, which I guess like separates everything.
I think that's from your under lashes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh. See, you gotta learn stuff from your children, you know? I think that's right, Angel. But I think you can do both. Don't discredit my idea. So I'm going to take the other side and go over what I just put on. Maybe in hopes that it will get more bigger. I think it's working. Yeah. I like that. So now I'm going to brush off this bake. And I use some mineral makeup to kind of brush it off. And I'm not trying to turn this into a tutorial. It was literally a random get ready with me with a little combo. But so Angel, do you know I had a dream about a baby? Like I had a baby. I had a little fat baby with like fat arms. Angel used to like say that she didn't want me to have any more kids. Now she's grown and she's like listen, you gotta do what you gotta do for your life. That shows that she's getting older. She's like, that's your life, y'all grown. That like literally shows that she's super grown. So I just brushed off the bake. And I'm gonna put a little highlighter. I don't like highlighters, but I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna do a little gold highlighter today. How about that? Or I'm just gonna do what's here. A little Pretty Vulgar. Pretty Vulgar is a good brand. And I got it from my BoxyCharm. Okay. Oh, I didn't put no blush on. Just a little. I'm not really a fan of it, like, at all. I'm gonna use a little Alamar Cosmetics that I got from my BoxyCharm. See, this is literally not a sponsored video, but I literally get all of my makeup nowadays from BoxyCharm because I just don't go to the store to do anything for myself except foundation. Then I heard that they're about to start giving foundation and concealer too. So, anyways, oh, I put that too low. Too low. Let me try to blend that out with my regular brush. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this random get ready with me random talk. Just tell me, like, comment below and tell me how you feel about the whole, what did I talk about? Adoption. I talked about are you guys getting baby fever? What ages? I think. Anyways, tell me how old you are. Tell me the age that you had your last child. If you have any stories of the doctors telling you that you were infertile and you actually had more kids. Like, let's have a conversation. And then tell me about the subscription services. What do you guys subscribe to? Like the BoxyCharms or the Ipsies or the, is it FitFatFun? She doesn't know. Like, are you guys subscribed to that? Tell me about that. Even the HelloFresh situation that we were talking about. Have you tried that? Have you tried Blue Apron? Have you tried any other, I'm sorry for looking up, guys, any of the other ones? Let me know. Because I feel like I'm just like 35 now and I'm just so interested in things like this. And then it's also like, especially with the beauty ones, it's like self-care. And I can't stress enough how sometimes we just forget about caring for ourselves when we get like in our mid-30s. And you know, a lot of us now have like these older children, And you think that once your children get older, you know, you go back to, you know, you can think about yourself a little bit more, but I don't think so, because they're more expensive. You know, the younger kids take more energy out of you, where older kids take more money from you. So, let me know. I don't know what I'm doing with my lips, guys. What is this? Stila. Is it Stila or Stila? I think it's Stila. In the color Angelo. That's what I just put on. I'm going to throw a little lip gloss over that. Not too much, just a little bit. Because this stuff tends to get, like, it's a matte formula. And it just tends to get not even matte, not even dry. It gets cement. I see what they were doing though, and I appreciate their effort, but it's really hard. So that's it for today. Like I told you, I did get this new camera, so I will be like randomly putting videos. I'm not stating that I'm going to be a full out on, like, back on YouTube like that. I mean, I hope, you know, I would hope that I would, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. Do I look cute? It only took an hour. Or it took like 45 minutes. Probably because I was running my mouth. But yeah. Alright. So go ahead and comment, subscribe, like, what do they say now? Hit the notification button.
Subscribe.
I said subscribe. Share, like, comment, like, let's start a conversation. Yeah, and if we do, then I'll come back and, you know, we'll talk. So you guys have a great day. Stay blessed. Love you guys. Stay beautiful. Bye.